Bishop Oyedepo, the owner of Winner Chapel, don't finally reply Sheikh Gumi. He don't reply Sultan of Sokoto. You cannot watch this video and not share this video, my people. I have said it that the Christians are too silent enough. And that's why these people are taking it upon themselves that Nigeria is for them. I have said a time without number, Nigeria is not war, a religious war, but it's these few greedy people, myopic people who want to conquer Nigeria by all means are trying to showcase that there is religious war in Nigeria. Look at the way they have turned this Donald Trump issue to something else. Oh, there is no Christian genocide in Nigeria. There is something which is obvious to the world that there are an agenda for them to end Christianity in Nigeria. Likewise, in Southwest, in South here, we have the Christian, we have the Muslim. We live like a brother. When Muslims are doing their celebrity, Christians join them to celebrate. When Christians are also celebrating during their festive period, the Muslim in the South join them to celebrate. They attend each other, they marry each other. I have said the time without number that it is the northern part of Nigeria that have taken religion more than humanity. Humanity first before religion. And any country that you can see that they take humanity before religion, they only prosper. And that's why you can see Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, you can name them all, United Arab Emirates. They are doing well. Even there, they are more Muslim than these sets of people who claim they are Muslims. Because they bring humanity before religion. I will allow you people to see this video of Bishop Oyedepo and also watch the video of Sheikh Gumi that provoke the bishop. Is it not this the same Sheikh Gumi that is now giving order to federal government on what to do concerning these terrorists? Is it not the same Sheikh Gumi Saudi Arabia deprived not to join the Hajj? Is Saudi Arabia not an Islamic country? Yes, of course. They have discovered the way in which manner this Sheikh Gumi is moving with the Iran, the Pakistans, the enemies of the world. They deprive him. America have told Nigeria that if they want peace in Nigeria, you see this Sharia law, scrap it. The biggest mistake Obasanjo did is to allow Sharia law to be existing in Nigeria and also Nigeria constitution. You can't have two laws that is govern the country and you call us one country. It's as a result of what we are seeing now. Terrorists in the north are bandits. But when you see terrorists in the southeast here, you buy them, you call them terrorists. If not, what make you think that Buhari government run to go and prescribe IPOP as a terrorist organization? Even despite that they are more peaceful than their own people in the north. Boko Haram was there, ISWAP was there during Buhari government. The Fulani bandit they were in there, but Buhari never make attempt to prescribe them as a terrorist because their people are in government. People who we know them, they are sponsoring these people, they are in government. But they quickly ran to go and prescribe IPOP terrorists because they knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was only man that was open Nigeria eye. Stand up. I will do after this video. I'm doing the next video of video that is making them to treat Mazi Nnamdi Kanu this way. They want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to die because they have known that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have opened Africa eye, open Nigeria eye to know those who listen to hear. If you look at the role Sheikh Gumi has played in Nigeria in terms of this insecurity, you will know that something is going wrong. You know that this guy is strongly connected. Don't forget that Nigeria is a country that have both Christian and Muslim. So there are other countries, Islamic countries in the world that believe that Nigeria must be taken by all means. Extreme Islamic countries is what is causing problem for us in Nigeria. They are as well taking the way of Taliban now, whereby girls are not allowed to go to school. Girls are not allowed to go to streets on their own. It's the same way these people are driving the country too. And when Donald Trump make a statement, you can see Sultan of Sokoto, the rest of them running to Islamic scholar, trying to name Donald Trump and this and other. Is Donald Trump coming to wipe away the Muslim? The answer is no. Is he coming to wipe away the North? The answer is no. He's coming to stop the terrorists. The same Donald Trump, you people are criticizing, he hates Islam. Donald Trump welcomed the Prince of Saudi Arabia. in White House. Donald Trump is the one advocating for Islam in China when China was trying to stop Islamic religion in China. Watch the video of the Sheikh Gumi, what he said that make Bishop Oyedepo to respond. And when you finish watching the video of Sheikh Gumi, watch the video of the bishop himself, how he has finally sent message to the world to know that Nigeria is not Islamic country. Watch this video and share this video. Subscribe to this.
Do not own Nigeria. My great forefathers were not Fulanis and they didn't buy the land from Fulanis. Makoki Katoria Lotadona. Yeshuan Gretobia. This is not a Fulani land. Amplo Pakat, call a spade. You're wasting your life by taking your land. So cost me every attempt to overrun Nigeria. If we don't check the genocide, it will degenerate to an anarchy. We don't want. We shouldn't wait for it. I don't know the morality behind defending an indefensible. No genocide. It's in the court. It's in the court already. No genocide, but there are killings. Are they judicial killings or extrajudicial killings? Ma probi kekikiako amokandre nekarado. Don't think you are dealing with fools. Amekokanka karotandeke. What have they added as value to this country? But troubles. Where do they get the weapons from? And they are flying it in the cities. Nobody's challenging them. Amoki kropi keko kantenora shishin diago. When God fights a man, the man is finished. Yes. God is rising to the fight. God is rising to the fight. God is rising to the fight. To defend innocent Nigerians, to defend covenant people, to bring to shame all the perpetrators of wickedness. The Fulani
Tinubu government have been exposed. The agreement they have with this terrorist bandit jihad that are beginning to destroy this country called Nigeria, that make Donald Trump to call Nigeria a country of a particular concern. I want you people to watch this video. As you watch this video, if you don't share this video, you don't love this country. They don't expose Tinubu now and say Tinubu don't sign agreements with these terrorists. I don't talk and say even to the extent that terrorists now don't they wear Tinubu cap. Say Nigeria need to be worried. I don't shout this thing since nobody hear me. Though it's not a shocking for me because I'm not surprised. No Nigerian politician should be trusted. Even Peter Obi in 2023, Obi went to meet Gumi. What is Peter Obi doing with Gumi? Is to tell you that there is agreement they are forcing these people to take before they become president. And such when they become president, that is why they can never do anything to Gumi. Gumi is coming on here telling Nigerians that terrorists does not deserve killing. Terrorists does not do this. Yeah, the government of the day, they leave Gumi. Gumi is working freely. But look at Nnamdi Kanu. Kanu, Justice Omotocho did not have it on record that Kanu killed somebody. They hold Kanu with gun. Justice Omotocho sentenced Kanu to prison. Life imprisonment according to Ram. Say because of mere word that he uttered. And the jurisdiction where Kanu make that statement, Omotocho did not measure it. Because Omotocho knew that if he measured that the jurisdiction where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu make the pronouncements of the word they used to jail him now, it's not even in Nigeria, it's in UK. The law of Nigeria will caught up with him, even they try to bend the whole law to make sure that the judgment of Justice Omotocho is right. But look at bandits. They are going now signing a peace deal with Nigeria government. They come from ceremony with sophisticated weapons, where we are even seeing the Nigeria security men are helpless. The same people who they kill our gallant soldiers, so they are working scot-free. You say make I believe in this country. I want you people to watch this man how he finally finished Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That Tinubu organized, signed deal with these terrorists, and that's why Tinubu does not have power to stop these people. I have said it time without number that it's not about being Yoruba man being on the throne, whether Igbo man be there. Nobody has solution to Nigeria problem. I keep saying it. If you give Nigeria another 100 years, we get worse and worse. The best thing is to divide the country, let everybody go. We cannot be together. Look at the India of this world. They were with country before, but they split it. China and Taiwan, are they not together before? Even this America, are they not together with? But the time came, they divided. Everybody started. Japan's and all that. Why is it so difficult for we to divide? Why is it so difficult for some people tell you that it is not possible one Nigeria or nothing? Why? These jihadis have taken it upon themselves to eliminate everybody, and everybody keep mute. As it is now, is Tinubu securing the Yoruba territory? The answer is no. They are killing many people. They are killing in Kwara State now. Are they not Yorubas? They are killing them. So the way they are killing in other places is also the way they are killing in Yoruba land. And that's why Nigerians, both the one in the diaspora, everybody need to stand up and do the needful. Since the Fulani, since the Northerners said they don't want regional government because of what? The oil. They are benefiting from Nigeria. Divide the country, let everybody go. Watch this video. If you watch this video, you know share this video. You know like this country. You know like this country. Share this video massively to even your enemy. Let them watch what is going on in Nigeria. Somebody called me from US yesterday. The way make a alpha. I'm planning to come to Nigeria. This is what I'm hearing. What do you want me to tell the person? That it is peaceful, like the governor of Imo State, come and invest. They are lying to people. Where is the security? There is security in Nigeria, and you are having 50 people be kidnapped, 30 people be kidnapped in Nigeria. That's why they said they are released. We know what have gone on, what have transpired. Exchange of hand. Today you are empowering these people. They will use the same money now to go and guide themselves, get more protection against the government. Watch this video. As you watch this video, share this video and subscribe to this channel.
In order to become the president of Nigeria, nobody can argue there were deals that went on. But what he did was to play them against each other, so that
you are alleging that the President Tinubu had a deal with the terrorists.
Excuse me, it is no longer a secret anywhere in the world.
Asking, what exactly are we dealing with? What is even going on?
I want to speak without a shred of doubt right now that what Nigeria is dealing with, it is both an ancient and a modern problem, and it is bigger, including religion, but bigger than religion. This is not an Usman Danfodio narrative. It's a more modern, more deadly, more intelligent Hydra, a supremacist agenda that was perfected by Osama bin Laden when he globalized the global resurgence of religious terrorism. This is not merely a Fulani problem. It's bigger than that. There are at least about 5-6 groups that we are reckoning with. It has a head in education. It has infiltrated our security defense systems. Over the years, it has infiltrated governance. It has infiltrated media.
Okay, so thank you so much, Daddy. But I feel like so far you have been speaking in parables. You are not naming. Okay, so you said 5 different heads. You need to put names. Also, you need to give the evidence of all these things that you are saying.
I told you it's a supremacist agenda that was designed to use Islam as a cover. That's why for the first 15-16 years, it was targeted only at Christians first. I told publicly that in the later years, towards the end, when they're about to strike Nigeria completely, they will start killing Muslims as well. So I said that about 10 years ago. We are dealing with something that is global, but has a local face. Its objective is to take the whole of Nigeria, not some of Nigeria. Now, it's going to use Islam and the Sharia to take Nigeria. All over the world, its tactics are different.
Who is trying to take Nigeria?
Now, let me put it for you like this. The architecture for the intelligence behind this thing is more than the local intelligence. But they have contacted local actors. You see, there's what they call the ISWAP. The Fulani is there. Then you have the Kanuri-dominated Boko Haram. Then you have Lakurawa, Ansaru, and all those other offshoots of the global template provided by Al-Qaeda. Many headed, only one hat. And what the idea is to take Nigeria, Take West Africa, take the rest of Africa, and then use that resources to dominate the world.
Okay, so it's Al-Qaeda that is trying to take over Nigeria through these different terrorist organizations.
An intelligence created by Al-Qaeda between 1991 and 1996, Osama bin Laden was in Sudan, perfecting the model of how to globalize terrorism and rule the world with Sharia. And he knew they would have to kill Muslims as well. So what we're dealing with is bigger than just a religious problem. It's a supremacist agenda covering its face with the Islamic religion.
So for people that may be watching right now, some of them will say, we've been hearing about things like this for a long time. Where is the actual evidence? Like what you said bin Laden drafted in Sudan. Is there a record of it somewhere? Like some people would say, where is the evidence to the things that you're saying?
Okay, one of the greatest weaknesses of the African nations of the world, including Nigeria, is the inability to mathematize inquiry. That is to collect statistics and data, crunch it, and then do what they call concatenation. That is to join all the dots and use that to come to a conclusion and predict things that when they happen, you will not be surprised. If you follow the media in Nigeria over the past 20-something years, there's nothing I have said beforehand that did not come to pass, including when the color of the terrorist, the color scheme of the terrorist is going to change in the latter hours, when they are bringing in people from the Maghreb and they're bringing in other people from outside of our borders. So if you want evidence, I will give you some. Number one, let me give you something very simple. There's no place in the world that has responded to an already documented resurgence of global Islamism by claiming to arrest terrorists, and then you will claim that you have de-radicalized them, and then you absorb them into the Nigerian army. You see, that one alone is an amazing case of stupidity. I've never heard of this kind of madness before. An armed robber comes to your house, you arrest him, instead of prosecuting him, you claim that you have changed his mind, and you now make him join your Megadis. That is, of course, one. Number two, if we correlate, I can tell you from the beginning, one of the things I discovered from the year 1999 to 2000 was government complicity. And why do I say so? We have reached a stage now where we are not afraid of anything anymore. In those days, we were more afraid of the enemy within than the enemy without. So today, there can be documents that I will give you, will put on display. When you find out that young girls are kidnapped, married off, taken away from their husbands, I mean, sometimes young girls are kidnapped, sometimes wives are kidnapped, married off Islamically, and you will see that a summons will come. The governors were aware. I can give you a case where we had to curb a terrorist attack in Kaduna State. We could tell you the modus operandi. It started with Gumi when he came back from Mecca, when he came back from Saudi Arabia. His first tafsir in Kaduna was a call to violence, to slaughter. The VHS came to me because we have been setting up early warning systems, and this is what a real early warning system is to prevent something. When we got it, we translated it into English, and at that time it was Obasanjo who was the president of Nigeria. Thank God for the Foursquare General Overseer, who is now Wilson Badijo, who assured me that what we prepared and gave to him was given to Obasanjo in his bedroom. But what they didn't know was that we were still monitoring Kaduna to see whether the arms build-up towards the execution was going to stop. When we saw that it was not going to stop, in fact, this is a good example I'm giving you, I had to call a special strategic session with media, because media is a force expander in this new war form, this Hydra-headed war form. At that time, the man they call Additional, who became Buhari's media, whatever, was at that time an editor-in-chief or something in one of the newspapers. They gathered together, and I told them, this is a problem. They are about to kill 600 to 900 people. Femi Additional. They are about to kill 600 to 900 people in Kaduna. And I said to them, we have sent them all the information to the army, to all the places. There's nobody stopping them. Unknown to them, we were monitoring. The Gumi boy went into the SSS office in Kaduna laughing and came out laughing. When I got that report in Lagos, we decided to call this media meeting and said, look, how do we solve this? Now, there's a headline that we had to put up where they did as if they interviewed the head of CAN and had to interview Gumi. Immediately, we took the front pages, the full pages in the newspapers and the new media, and the news blew across the world. The queries came to the president of Nigeria. It was reported to me directly that the Gumi boy entered, then was a small boy, he entered the SSS office. This time he didn't come out laughing. He left the country immediately. Now, this is a guy who has been banned by Saudi Arabia. They didn't allow him to enter Saudi Arabia. Let me give you another proof. I was on television when I found out there was no other way of escape. When an Al-Qaeda operative was already appointed as a federal minister in Buhari's government. And I questioned.
Do you mind naming that minister?
What's his name? Something Issa Pantami. How do I know? I supervised an evacuation in 2004 when a young Christian was slaughtered in the mosque of ATBU. That's Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University. Okay? Now, when we supervised that, it was this Pantami who was a lecturer in that university at that time, who put a fatwa on certain students because they preached the gospel to Muslims.